Imagine sending a secret message, but instead of passing notes in class, we use SSL. It keeps data safe from prying eyes, ensuring no one eavesdrops. Businesses love it because it builds trust. Without SSL, websites are like houses with open doors. No one feels safe. I'm Amelia James, a technology expert with 13+ years of experience designing and delivering human resource management systems that actually work for people. I specialize in building scalable integrated HR platforms that streamline processes, enhance employee experience, and give leadership real-time, actionable insights. Managing SSL certificates manually is like juggling flaming swords, not ideal. AWS IAM makes it simple by storing and managing them securely. No more expiration surprises. And hey, compliance, you've got it covered without breaking a sweat. Before jumping in, make sure you have all the pieces, like a puzzle, but with digital security. Your private key is your secret ingredient, and proper IAM permissions ensure you don't get locked out. Trust me, double-checking saves headaches. Logging into AWS feels like entering a futuristic control room. Get your credentials ready, navigate to IAM, and don't worry, no secret handshake required. Just follow the steps and you'll be uploading SSL like a pro. Finding IAM in AWS is like finding your favorite coffee shop. Once you know the way, it's easy. A quick search, a couple of clicks, and you're in. Just don't get lost in the sea of AWS features. Think of IAM Server Certificates as digital ID. They prove your website is legit while keeping things secure. And the best part, automation means fewer renewal headaches. Because who wants to deal with expired certificates? Gathering SSL files is like preparing ingredients for a recipe. You need the certificate, the private key, and the right format, or things won't work. Triple check before uploading. It's better than fixing mistakes later. Uploading improperly formatted certificates is like bringing a square peg to a round hole. It just won't fit. Ensure PEM encoding so AWS recognizes your files without a fuss. When in doubt, OpenSSL is your best friend. Uploading an SSL certificate using the AWS Console is pretty straightforward. First, head over to AWS Certificate Manager and find the Import Certificate option. You'll need to upload your certificate, private key, and any intermediate certificates. Double-check that your private key matches the certificate, otherwise, AWS will complain. Finally, verify that everything is in order and your certificate is good to go. Simple, right? For those who love the command line, AWS CLI offers a faster way to upload SSL certificates. First, ensure AWS CLI is installed and configured. Then, use the Import Certificate command, supplying your certificate, private key, and any intermediates. Of course, IAM permissions must be set correctly, or you'll be met with some less than friendly errors. Finally, a quick check in AWS Certificate Manager confirms your certificate is safely in place. Now that your certificate is uploaded, let's ensure it's working as expected. Head over to AWS Certificate Manager to check its status. If all is well, it should be active. Next, confirm that your domain is correctly associated and check for that dreaded expiry date. If you're more of a command line fan, describe certificates in AWS CLI does the trick. Lastly, run an HTTPS test, because a certificate that doesn't work is like a seatbelt that won't buckle. Your certificate is uploaded and verified. Now, let's put it to work. Attach it to your Elastic Load Balancer to secure incoming traffic. If you use CloudFront, make sure to configure it there for CDN security. API gateway users should enable SSL termination to safeguard API traffic. Lastly, proper domain mapping ensures everything runs smoothly. Without this step, you might have a certificate that exists but doesn't protect anything. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us.